How you doing, YouTube? This is Gunnery Sergeant 67 bringing you another YouTube video. Today's YouTube video is going to be over fellow preppers, stop hoarding ammunition. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, YouTube. All right, let's go ahead and get into the definition of hoarding. And there is another similar definition called stockpiling. If you're a prepper, there is a difference between hoarding and stockpiling. We're going to kind of go over that today. All right, hoarding. If you're hoarding ammo, then you are stashing ammo without any practical use. The ammo that you are hoarding just basically sits there. It's collecting dust. You're basically waiting for something like the zombie apocalypse to happen. You're waiting for Mad Max scenario, the invasion of the American homeland by China or Russia, things of that nature. It's just sitting there. You're waiting for situations to transpire that are unlikely to happen. Now, I said unlikely. I didn't say they weren't possible. Just about anything can be possible, and history has shown that. But they are not very probable. America is the most heavily armed country on the planet. So the chances of Russia and China invading the United States are in the low single digits. So I don't think you really have to worry about all of that and go out and buy a buttload of ammunition. I'm just saying. Basically, when you hoard, you are setting it aside. You feel good about your purchase. You're like, I got this. I don't have to ever worry about this. And you forget about it. You're not utilizing it. You're not putting it to good use. You're not hunting with it. You're not training with it. You're not practicing a hobby like skeet or target practice. That asset is not being utilized for its intended purpose. And it actually hurts all other preppers, and not even just preppers, individuals that utilize shooting as a hobby, or they have a subsistent type lifestyle, or they, like the military, police, things of that nature, to where they need to utilize ammunition to train to keep their skills up, because unfortunately, shooting is a very fast, perishable skill. Now, we're going to go ahead and go on to the flip side of this, stockpiling. To me, there's nothing wrong with stockpiling. Stockpiling is a natural thing that preppers do. And some of y'all probably are going to say, well, there's no difference between hoarding and stockpiling. I would respectfully disagree. There is a big difference between hoarding, which I've just kind of defined what hoarding is, in my opinion, and I'll do the same thing with stockpiling. If you're stockpiling ammo, like what you see in front of you, I got a little bit of 22. I got 375 rounds, 325 rounds, which made 700, and then I got 550. So you're talking about 1,250 rounds right there. 22 is notorious for being cheap. It's notorious for taking small game, and it's perfect for practicing. It's keeping your shooting skills up. I've got some 5.56 in front of you, some American Eagle. That goes into my main battle rifle, my AR-15. I got a little bit of Smith & Wesson. That's my bump in the night gun. I keep it right next to me at night. Something don't sound right and wakes me up, I'm grabbing that gun and I'm heading over to wherever I hear the noise and check it out. I've got 9mm, same thing. I've got Hornady Critical Defense for double-aught buck. I got some 45 as well. So a little ammo in front of y'all. My small sample of my stockpile of ammo for your viewing enjoyment. But anyways, kind of went off on a tangent. Stockpiling. Stockpiling has a practical purpose, a practical use. You're going to hunt with it, you're going to train with it, or you're going to utilize it for self-defense if those situations arise. And some people would argue this point, but ammo has a very long shelf life if you store it properly. There's been numerous cases where people have stockpiled ammunition and they've pulled it out of their stockpile after 10, 12, 20, 30 years, and it's fired just fine. Modern ammunition can last a long time if you store it properly. When you stockpile ammunition, most preppers or most people that stockpile ammunition responsibly, it's organized, it's kept out of the elements, and it's kept clean, and it's rotated. So those are the two definitions of, that is the definition of hoarding, and that is the definition of stockpiling. Now, some of the negative things about hoarding is that, number one, if you have people that go out and hoard ammunition, and again, I kind of defined it as hoarding is you're making purchases out of fear. You cause an unavailability of ammo across the board, especially these small mom and pop stores. You go in, hey, I need this ammo. All right, I got this, this, and this. I want to buy all of it. Most small mom and pop stores that I know of, they're not going to put any type of limit on it. They're going to say, okay, here you go. They're going to give you as much as you want to buy. And that hurts other preppers. Now, usually the big box stores, like around here, you have Academy, Walmart, REI, places like that have ammo as well. Usually they'll go ahead and put some type of limit on the quantity you can purchase. And when you do that, there becomes scarcity. And that hurts everybody as well. And then those other two things, scarcity and unavailability of ammo, of course, jack the prices up. Every single time that there is a individual that abuses their Second Amendment rights and hurts other people, I think we all know what I'm talking about, and especially when it is publicized and it's out there in the news and it gets national attention. There's usually a mass rush to buy ammo because people think that, hey, this is it. This is where our politicians are going to come in and they're going to ban ammo because it's very hard for them to ban firearms, but they can go ahead and have a better shot at banning ammo. So people rush out, buy ammo, and then you have scarcity, unavailability, and even if you can find it, it is ridiculously priced. So YouTube, just to sum up, there's a huge difference between hoarding, which is not recommended, it's bad and it hurts all of us, and stockpiling. Again, stockpiling has a practical use. If you're going to purchase ammo, stockpile your ammo. Utilize it, train with it, hunt with it. Utilize it in your personal protection firearms, but get out of it what it is intended for. Don't just put it in a corner and let it sit, and then it gets tarnished, it gets wet, and then if you try to go and utilize it, it is useless. So yeah, hoarding is bad, stockpiling is good. Again, this is just my opinion. Take it with a grain of salt. That's about it, YouTube. If you like this content, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Go ahead and also leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. Let me know what you think is the difference between hoarding and stockpiling. Do you think there's a difference in it? I'd love to hear what you all think. This is Gunnery Sergeant 67. I'm out.